What's good, y'all? Ayezo back with another video. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day out there. Alright, man. Today I'm gonna be answering a few of my supporters' questions. They dropped a few comments under my video, how to stop smoking weed. They both going through situations where they have somebody around them that's. I'm gonna just read y'all the comment, man. So yeah, man. First one, what would you do if your partner smoked weed every day and you asked them to slow it down or stop, and you see it affect your relationship with that person, but the person refused or broke up with you? Alright, so first thing I'm gonna have to say to that, man, just because you tell somebody that they should stop smoking weed or you try to convince them to stop smoking weed, that don't mean they're gonna stop. You feel me? It's not just for weed, this goes for anything in life. You feel me? Just because somebody says, I feel like you should do this instead of what you're doing, a lot of people are not going to listen to that. You feel me? They got to be in that open-minded state where they open to hearing your advice or your opinion. You feel me? Even if you're in a relationship, you feel me? They could have been smoking weed before they even met you. You feel me? And just because you coming to them telling them that they should slow down weed or stop smoking weed, that don't mean they're going to stop. You feel me? And if you said that if that person broke up with you over that, then what that shows me is, first of all, y'all not compatible. I'm not sure if you smoke weed or not, but y'all not compatible. If that person is not willing to compromise on that, or they smoke weed and you don't smoke weed at all, that's something that you probably seen in the beginning when you first started dating them, that they were smoking weed, and you just ignored it. You feel me? You just ignored it because your attraction was high, whatever the case. You feel me? But just because you tell them to stop smoking weed now, because y'all been in a relationship for a while and you feel like it's ruining the relationship, that don't mean they're gonna stop. You feel me? If they do stop, that's what's up. You feel me? Some people do, some people don't. Some people, they just put their foot down and tell you what it is. Like, this is who I am. I'm a stoner. I smoke weed every day. You can either get with it or you can, do your thing. You feel me? But you said they might have broke up with you, and what I feel like that's good. I feel like that's good. Honestly, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I feel like that's good because it's better now than later on when y'all get married or something. You feel me? You tried. You did your part. You feel me? You communicated that smoking weed was affecting the relationship in a negative way, and you feel like it could have been better if they weren't smoking weed as much. You feel me? You communicated that. Hopefully you did it in a healthy way. You ain't just start yelling at them, because that's definitely gonna make them block you out and not listen to you. You feel me? But as a former stoner or whatever, when somebody tell you to stop smoking weed or tell you the bad negative effects of smoking weed, it just go in one ear and out the other. You feel me? Because you just in this mindset of weed is the best thing in the world. You feel me? You feel like weed is just a plant put on here by God just for happiness and joy, bliss, but if that person not open to hearing you out, it ain't gonna happen. You feel me? They gotta be open to hearing you out, hearing your opinion, and willing to compromise. Simple as that. If they ain't willing to compromise, it is what it is. They broke up with you or you broke up with them. It just shows that y'all not compatible, and it's good to realize that now and then later on down the road. So either two things can happen. Either you can compromise and say, okay, I'm gonna put up with this person smoking weed every day, even though I'm not gonna even tell you that. Don't even do that. You feel me? I wouldn't do that. I don't know if you asked me what would I do, but I wouldn't do that. You feel me? If I feel like you smoking weed too much and you should stop, then I'm gonna either allow you a chance to stop or I'm gonna roll out. You feel me? You can't sit there and wait for them forever. You feel me? You can't sit there and wait for them forever. So yeah, man, only two things can happen. Either y'all gonna break up or y'all gonna stick together. Somebody gonna have to compromise, and they obviously don't want to start smoking weed. So what that mean is y'all not compatible, and that's okay. You feel me? It's okay. You feel me? It ain't the end of the world. Whether y'all broke up or not, it's not the end of the world. You feel me? Somebody out there is more compatible for you. Whether you smoke weed or not, I'm not sure. But if you smoke weed and they smoke weed, but they just smoking more than you, and you feel like that's affecting the relationship, then it's gonna be hard for me to, like, if I was in their position, it'd be hard for me to be like, okay, I'll slow down and smoke as much as you. That'll be weird, because, like, you feel me? Nobody trying to be the same as somebody else. They want to be their self. They want to do what they want to do. You feel me? Don't nobody want to be told what to do. You feel me? They definitely don't want to be held ultimatum to their head. You feel me? They don't want to feel like I gotta do this or this person gonna leave. You don't even want somebody like that that's gonna put up with and just be like a yes man. You don't want to be like that. You want somebody that's gonna stand up for themselves, be themselves, express their opinion, hear you out, and then y'all decide from that point on, are we compatible? Are we not compatible? You feel me? It's just that simple. You feel me? But yeah, it is what it is, man. It's that simple. If y'all compatible or not. But yeah, man, a lot of stoners, they ain't gonna listen to you, man. I got people around me that seen me stop smoking weed, changed my life around. They still smoking weed. I'm not going to hang around them too much and just preach about how good my life is. No, I'm not smoking weed. You feel me? I'm not going to do that because I know that's just going to go in one ear and out the other. You feel me? The best thing I do is just set an example. You feel me? Let them know weed was holding me back. My life has changed since I started smoking weed. Give them the benefits of me not smoking weed, and they make their own decision. You feel me? That's what you got to do right here in this situation. Let that person make their own decision. If they're going to stop, slow down, or not. You feel me? You got a decision to make. Whether you're gonna put up with it or you're gonna let them move along, you feel me? Life ain't over regardless of what happened. Life ain't over. You still in a good position to live your best life, you feel me? That's how I feel. So let's move on to the second question, man. Bruh, my sister does this. It has had me so worried about weed, and I'm only a 10-year-old trying to convince her to quit, and she has anger issues and uses weed to calm her down. Do you have any advice on a person who has anger issues taking weed? I need help as fast as possible, so please, any advice would be appreciated. Alright, so back to my first point that I just mentioned, man. You can't convince somebody to stop smoking weed. You feel me? They gotta be at the point where they are tired of their life or they tired of smoking weed. They want something different. You feel me? That's what I got to. There's nobody, when I stopped smoking weed, there's nobody convincing me to stop smoking weed. I got to that point myself, mentally, you know. So you trying to convince her is only gonna make her fight for her where she at, you know. It's only gonna make her bug back at you. You feel me? They're gonna feel like, oh, you just trying to give me how you see life. In reality, they got their own perception. They got their own perception of how their life is, what weed is doing for them. Even though you from the outside, you can tell that it's not leading them to the best version of themselves and it's holding them back. But they're not gonna hear that. You feel me? They're not gonna hear that. You feel me? The best thing you can do, in my opinion, and I'm gonna tell you what you should do. Let her know, like you did, that I feel like you could be doing better without weed, and you know, anger issues isn't a good excuse because a lot of people use anger issues, anxiety, you know, different stuff for smoking weed. In reality, that weed is just helping them avoid their problems. You feel me? You know, dealing with their issues mentally, physically, whatever. They're just avoiding them. It just make them numb. You feel me? It makes them numb to what's really going on within. You feel me? So what you should do, man, just let her know like you did, but then you can't be worried about it. You can't let what she doing about her life, what she doing, affect you and have you worried all day. I'm understanding that that's your sister and you only 10 years old. That's what's up. You 10 years old and you can see that somebody's off track in life. That's what's up, man. But what you got to do is focus on yourself. You feel me? You got to focus on yourself. You can look at her and like the best version of her. You can look at her, realize that what she's going through is part of her journey and she'll wake up soon. But you can't sit around being worried. You feel me? You can't sit around being worried and scared and fearful about what's going to happen in her life, because in reality, that's her life. She got to make her own decisions. She got to deal with her own actions. You got to focus on yourself. When you worried about her all day, that's taking away from energy that you could be putting towards yourself and building your life. You feel me? I understand it's your sister. We all got people around us that we care about that smoke weed or going through different type of addictions or anything like that. But we can't change their life for them. We can't live their life for them. We can't think for them. We don't see the world how they see it. You feel me? All we can do, set a good example. You feel me? You're not smoking weed, but you feel me? Just tell her like, I feel like you'd be doing great without weed. I feel like life would be so much better for you without weed. I feel like you would be a lot more productive without weed. Or I feel like you can handle your anger issues without weed. You feel me? Just tell her the stuff that encourages her. Now, don't try to put her down, because that's just gonna make her resent you. You feel me? That's just gonna make her resent you. So just try to encourage her, build her up, try to tell her how you see her, like the best version of herself. Tell her stuff about that, like that future version of her that you have in your mind. Just tell her about that person, man. Just tell her about that person, and it might inspire her. It might inspire her. That's the best thing you can do. You know, that's the best thing you can do is tell her about that best version of herself that you see within her, and hopefully that inspire her. But that's all you can do. You can't sit around worried about her and hopefully that she put the weed down or stop smoking weed. That's the best thing you can do. All right, but yeah, man, other than that though, the anger issues, man, I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, man. I feel like something that can help out with anger issues, because I made a video for one of my subscribers. I'll leave a link up here or over here, whatever. Meditation, because meditation keeps you calm. I'm gonna make a video on the benefits of meditation, but it keeps you calm. Anybody that meditates can tell you it keeps you in this flow state, peaceful, calm. I feel like meditation, like if you got anger issues, I feel like that's reactive. You feel me? You're reacting to the day, you're reacting to what somebody else did, what they said to you, whatever. But I feel like meditation is proactive. You feel me? We want to be proactive, not reactive. I feel like when you meditate in the morning, preferably, you know, you get out ahead of the day. You feel like that peaceful calmness is going to flow throughout your day. You naturally at this calm state. You feel me? So I advise her to meditate. If I was talking to her, but I'm only talking to you, so I told you what you should do, you know. But if I was in your position, I would just tell her, hey, maybe you should try out meditating. I feel like I heard meditating keeps you at a peaceful, calm state. I feel like you'll be able to control your emotions a lot better, because it does. I feel like meditation can definitely be a replacement for this weed. You feel me? It can be a replacement for the weed. You feel me? I feel like that'll help her out a lot, man. Go ahead, send her to my video, why I stopped smoking weed, how to stop smoking weed. Send her those videos, and hopefully that inspire her to stop smoking weed. But the anger issues, man, I feel like meditation can definitely help her out. Like I said in my other video about anxiety and panic attacks, it keeps you at a calm, peaceful, relaxed state. You stay at this, you realize your natural breathing pattern, and you're aware of your thoughts. You're not reacting to the day. You have a choice. When you have a thought running through your mind, like, why they just do that? Why that person just cut me off? Why my manager just say that? You have a it's like a split second. You have a choice. You feel me? You have a choice whether you want to react to it or you just want to chill. You feel me? You're not just flying off the handle like somebody with anger issues would do. But yeah, man, man. Hopefully y'all got something from this video, man. Mostly I want to say, man, y'all gotta focus on yourself. Whether that person in a relationship wants to stop smoking weed or not, to stay with you, at the end of the day, you gotta focus on yourself and what's best for you. If you feel like you want to be with somebody that smokes weed, cool. If you don't, you gotta make that decision. You feel me? If nobody willing to compromise, y'all go y'all separate ways, because obviously y'all not compatible. You feel me? It's more fish in the sea, like the old saying. But I understand you might want to hold on to that fish. But either way, you gotta do what's best for you, man. Do what's best for you. Don't lower your standards for somebody else that just want to smoke weed all day. You feel me? Maybe you got a brighter vision for your relationship, somebody that don't smoke weed. You feel me? But you gotta make that decision yourself. And for the 10-year-old, man, shout out to you, man, for supporting me. But you know, you gotta focus on yourself. Understand that your sister is gonna live her life how she wants. It's her life, and advise her, give her some advice that meditation can help out her anger issues, man. But just don't try to worry about it. You did your part by telling her, I feel like weed is holding you back. I feel like you can do this without weed. And just, yeah, man, you gotta let her live her life, man. Let her learn from her lessons, and tell her about herself. Tell her about the best version of her that you see within her. Tell her about it. Maybe it'll inspire her to quit. But yeah, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video, man. Follow me on Instagram. Like, share, subscribe. You can leave a comment down below. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.